this video we are going to discuss about 11th standard computer science chapter 3 computer organization part 7. What are the secondary storage devices used in the computers? Okay, why we need a secondary storage devices, and we discuss about different types of secondary storage devices, that is memory card, floppy disk, hard disk, CD, DVDs. Okay, now in this video class we are going to discuss about ports and interfaces. So we know in the CPU backside some of the different types of ports are available. Okay, now you can see why we are using this ports. Each and every port is having separate purpose. Okay, now we see the each and every port used in your CPU for connecting the devices. Okay, so ports and interfaces. Through this ports only we can get a interface to the input and output devices. Okay, the motherboard of a computer has many IO sockets that are connected to the ports and interfaces found on the rear side of a computer. That is, you can able to see this ports backside of your CPU. Okay, so there are several IO. What is the expansion of IO? Input and output sockets. Okay, there are several input and output ports are available. You can interface the devices, hardware devices, through this ports. The external devices can be connected to the ports and the interfaces. So the external devices, what is meant by external devices? The keyboard, mouse, and then monitor, all are connected to this through this ports only. Okay, so there are several different kinds of ports. Now you can see one by one each and every ports. Okay, serial port to connect the external device found in old computers. Okay, so the serial ports are used to connect the external devices. External devices means the device is not connected to the computer. Okay, it is not included in the computer, we can include afterwards. Okay, can connect afterwards, that is known as external devices. Okay, so this serial ports is available in the old computer. Nowadays this ports is not available. Okay, parallel port to connect the printer found in old computers. Okay, parallel port is used to connect the printers in the old computers. And then VGA connector to connect a monitor or any display device like LCD projectors. VGA connectors, that is video graphic adapter. This port is used to connect a monitor or any display device like LCD projector to your computer. You know, through your laptop or your computer, we can able to see the we can able to show the screen in the projectors also. Okay, that connections is possible by using this VGA connector, video graphic adapter. PS bar 2 port, that is personal system 2 port, to connect mouse and keyboard to the PC. We know this is also the old type of port. Nowadays we are having the port like pen drive port. Okay, so this round type of pin is not available nowadays computers. Instead of this circle shape pin, we are having the pin like a USB port. Okay, see the blue diagram, that is USB port. Like this only nowadays mouse and keyboard pins are also available. Okay, so this mouse and keyboard pins are used in the old computers. Okay, USB port to connect USB port, that is universal serial bus. Okay, port to connect external device like cameras, scanner, mobile phones, external hard disk and printers to the computers. Okay, USB port is used to connect the nearly 149 external devices to your computers. Okay, you can able to connect a camera or scanner or mobile phones or a hard disk, printers, all these are connected to the computer through by using this USB ports. And then USB 3.0 is the third major version of the Universal Serial Bus. So it is expansion of USB Universal Serial Bus. We already learned what is mean by bus. A bunch of wire is known as a bus. Why we need a bus? Bus is used to transfer the data from one place to another place. Okay, so a bunch of wire is used to is known as the bus. What are the different kinds of bus are used? System bus, data bus, address bus. Yes, so these buses are used. We already discussed this in the CPU process of microprocessor. Okay, so microprocessor, how the data can be transferred, how the read and write operations can be performed. Okay, on that topic we discussed all the different types of buses, how they can carry a data from one place to another places. Okay, so bus is nothing but a bunch of wire or a collection of wires is known as the bus. This bus is used to transfer the data. Here USB is known as the Universal Serial Bus. Through you can connect to the computer with other electronic gadgets. Gadgets is nothing but hardware devices is known as the gadgets. Okay, as shown in the figure 3.13, USB 3.0 can transfer data up to 5 gigabyte. Okay, so through this port you can able to transfer the data up to by 5 gigabyte per second. USB 3.1 and USB 3.2 are also released. Okay, so through this nowadays we are using only this USB port and the computers. Okay, because this is easy to transfer the data and easy to access the data from other device to your system. Audio flex, we can able to see there are three different kinds of colors. Circle pins are available. Okay, so these pins are used to connect the audio device, that is microphone or speaker or any other audio devices can be connected through this port. Audio flex plug to connect sound speakers, microphone and headphones. Okay, so nowadays we are using only the internet classes. Through your internet classes all are wearing the headphone to hear the voice. No, that headphone is also connected to this port to hear the voice output. Okay, and then SCSI port. So SCSI port to connect the hard disk drives and the network connectors. Okay, so this port is used to connect to the hard disk drives and the network connectors to your computers. Okay, SCSI port. So why we are using this port? To connect the hard disk drive and the network connectors. Okay, that is if you want to connect Ethernet, you can connect it through this SCSI port. High definition multimedia interface, that is HDMI. So this port is used for audio or video interface which transfer the uncompressed video and audio data from a video controller to a compatible computer monitor, LCD projectors, digital televisions, etc. So this HDMI is used for high definition. That is, if you want to produce a high definition video, that is the resolutions of the video, the resolutions of the audio is heavy, then we can use this high definition multimedia interface. This port is used to connect LCD projector, digital televisions to your computers. Okay, so that's all the ports used in the system. Some of the ports in this topic we discussed is used only in the older systems. Okay, nowadays new modern computers is having some other ports, that you can able to identify the port easily with the size and then with the shape of the ports. Okay, so ports is nothing but different shapes of the holes is used to connect the external devices to your computer is known as the ports. These ports are used to create a interface between your system and the external devices. Okay, is it clear? And types of ports used in our computers. Okay, so in the next class we discuss about the next lesson. Thank you, students.